Hi friends, welcome back to my channel SciTech. In this video, I'm going to talk about the Realme UI 3.0 update in the Realme X and Max device. Is it worth to update in the Realme X and Max device or not? And just yesterday friends, a lot of the Realme X and Max users they did register for the beta version, trial version in the Realme UI 3.0 in this device. And today few of the users, they were able to receive the update as well. And after receiving the update, I'm getting plenty of comments similarly like this. So I received the Android 12 update in the Realme X and Max device. So should I update or not? Can you please give the explanation? So a lot of users they did ask me particularly on this device. So it depends from one phone to other phone. So right now I did use the Realme UI 3.0 in this device in the Realme GT Neo 2, so which works completely fine. But when it comes to the different phones like Realme X and Max and some other MediaTek processors, it's kind of slightly different because the chipset in this Realme and in this Realme is different. Snapdragon processor and the MediaTek processor, Snapdragon 870 is more stable, so which will give you the better performance and the battery and everything. But let's talk about this Realme X and Max device. So is it worth to update or not? This is the question, right? So I'll try to talk about the performance, battery, display thing and camera connectivity. All these things I'll ready to discuss in this entire video. So what are the changes I did notice with this Realme UI 3.0, especially in this Realme X and Max device? So first thing regarding the performance, so let's talk about the Battlegrounds mobile game. You cannot play it 90 FPS. So it will be restricted to the 70 FPS only. That's something you should know. So you might be thinking that with the Realme UI 3.0 the problem got fixed and now we can actually play at 90 FPS. No, that's not possible. And in case if you want to know more details about this Realme UI 3.0, I will highly suggest you to watch this playlist. Just try to scroll in the playlist and try to click on the Realme UI 3.0 features and the reviews. Here you can actually find all the complete details about Realme UI 3.0, A to Z, each and every aspect. As you can see, what are the things I did like, what are the things you should know as well. Try to follow the playlist. So Battlegrounds mobile game 90 FPS you cannot play. It will be restricted to the 70 FPS even if you use the GFX tool and config file and everything. So I did try plenty of other techniques, it did not work. So only in the PUBG Korean version you will be able to play it 90 FPS. Apart from that, you cannot play anything about 90 FPS. It will be restricted to 70 FPS only. And regarding the performance, I did not notice any kind of major difference in the performance segment, and benchmarks also kind of pretty good, nothing much huge difference. So it was able to reach 6,90,000, not bad. And regarding the CPU throttling, yes, there has been throttling detected in this device a lot. You can see this is a graph. This is how it looks after the Realme UI 3.0. Exactly, 63% the throttling has been happening, and the temperature has increased up to 43 degrees. Yes, you won't believe me, but 43 degrees temperature increased. So you may be noticing the slightly high temperatures after the Realme UI 3.0. So you should definitely understand friends, because of this beta version, these are the things which we cannot guarantee. That's the reason it's called beta version. If you're not sure, wait for the stable update. That's what I'll try to recommend you. So performance wise, these are the things which are sort of just letting you know. Next thing, let's move to the battery backup. What about the battery backup in this device? So it's kind of not bad, I would say. Definitely some users they did mention that they were able to get up to 6.5 hours screen on time in this device. So not bad overall regarding the battery backup in this Realme X and Max device. So it also depends from one user to other user, because some users they will play continuously games, some users they will watch YouTube. So I cannot guarantee that this much screen on time you'll get, but minimum 6 hours you'll be getting in the Realme X and Max device. That's a minimum for 4,500 mAh of battery capacity. So 6 hours of screen on time you can definitely expect in this device. That's the thing about the battery life. And charging speed, it taking about I think 60 minutes of time. 50 to 60 minutes of time total charging speed in this device, from 0% to 100%. So if you're charging till only 80%, the phone will charge 80% in 35 minutes of time, 35 minutes and 40 minutes of time. But rest will take a lot of time in this Realme X and Max device. That's about the battery backup and the charging. Next thing is about the display. So display wise, there's nothing has been changed regarding the touch sampling rate. Everything is normal, and high refresh rate games still you cannot play in the Realme X and Max. Even after the Realme UI 3.0 update, you cannot play high refresh rate games. I don't know why the Realme has this kind of restrictions. I did not see any other. So I'm not sure friends when the Realme will be fixing this kind of high refresh rate games still you cannot play. And for example, this is a game which supports up to 160 FPS and even higher FPS as well in this game, but right now I'm getting only 60 FPS. So which you can clearly see friends what's going on with this kind of thing. So still the Realme UI need to figure out a way to give us the 90 FPS 120 FPS support for the games. I'm not sure when they're gonna give us, but this is the reality in this device regarding the display, which a lot of just letting you know in the Realme X and Max device. So rest of the things are pretty fine friends, nothing much huge difference. Regarding the camera also, I did not notice any kind of problems in the camera, so everything was working fantastic in the camera as well. So you cannot see any kind of major difference, but it's kind of okay, I would say, regarding the everything, nothing much major problems. So 4K 60 FPS you can record without any issues, as you can clearly see 4K 60 FPS, which you can definitely record. And next thing is about the connectivity wise. When it comes to the connectivity, the phone was able to get the carrier aggregation support without any issues. 2CA absolutely fine, Geo 4G no problem at all regarding the connectivity. So even after the update also, I was able to get really good signals in this Realme X and Max device regarding the 4G plus standards. And next, regarding the 2cc carrier aggregation, right now I'm getting 1cc at this moment, but sometimes I used to get 2cc as well. So right now I'm getting 2cc, as you can clearly see friends, in the studio room. So that's kind of fantastic. No issues with the connectivity, nothing much major problems. So final thing, is it worth to update to the new Realme UI or not? I can say, like, if you want to try the new features, you can definitely upgrade. It's kind of worth, but you need to take some kind of things you need to remember. For example, high refresh rate games you cannot play still, and Battlegrounds mobile game 90 FPS will not work, and battery life, it may be a little bit kind of impacted, but depends on type of user. Charging speed slightly became slow, and heating problems slightly increased in the Realme X and Max device after update. I do know this is just only beta version, so we need to wait for the stable version to come to the final conclusion. So till then, this is the option. In case if you do have the beta version, you can definitely download and try it. But these are the things you should definitely remember in the Realme X and Max device. And there are a couple of other comments also which I did see, and some users I did mention. This is a comment friends for the Realme X and Max video. You can clearly see this is a video comment. After Realme UI 3.0 update, my always on display is not working. So this kind of side effects can be there with this update. Since this is a beta version, so we should definitely understand the implications of this installing beta versions in your device. So that's it friends, thank you for watching. This is a quick review which a lot of giving on the Realme X and Max. Is it worth to update or not? So if you ask me, wait for the stable version, because if this is your primary device, so maybe may not. So if you do have two other phones, or maybe if you are using this phone as secondary, then wait for the, you can definitely install. If this is your main phone, then wait for the stable version, which may be releasing in the next month as well. So meanwhile, signing off friends, thank you for watching. Until then, stay tuned for more updates and keep following my channel, and don't forget to subscribe. Until then, stay tuned for more updates, and signing off, bye.